So these slides were already shared on last week on Saturday. So hopefully you have got these slides from the link that has been shared with you for the lab material. So design number 6 is relating to again unit hydrograph, but this time not derivation, but the conversion of the unit hydrograph. Of unit hydrograph. So in previous design, I told you that every unit hydrograph is mentioned with its duration, either 2-hour unit hydrograph, 4 hour, 6 hour, 5 hour, whatever. And what is the function or purpose of indicating the duration unit hydrograph is to so that we can utilize the hydrograph for all those effective precipitations having same duration as of the unit hydrograph. तो किसी भी जगह का जब हम हाइड्रोग्राफ यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ बनाते हैं तो हमेशा उसकी हम साथ में ड्यूरेशन को मेंशन करते हैं कि वो इसकी जो ड्यूरेशन है वो 4 आवर यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ है या 3 आवर है या 2 आवर है और वॉट एवर, so that once you come to the application of unit hydrograph and once you have to make the hydrograph of any other precipitation using the unit hydrograph, you should know कि जो जिस precipitation के लिए जिस effective precipitation के लिए आप peak discharge निकालना चाह रहे हैं, run off निकालना चाह रहे हैं या hydrograph बनाना चाह रहे हैं using the unit hydrograph, so that must have the same duration as of the unit hydrograph. For example, if you are available with 4-hour unit hydrograph, so you can use this 4-hour unit hydrograph to all the effective precipitations having duration equal to 4 hours. अब उसकी जो अमाउंट है प्रेसिपिटेशन की वो कोई भी हो सकती है, वो 1 सेंटीमीटर, वो 2 सेंटीमीटर है या 5 सेंटीमीटर है या 20 सेंटीमीटर, 100 सेंटीमीटर, वॉट एवर, बट इट्स ड्यूरेशन मस्ट रिमेन इक्वल टू द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ. तो कोई भी यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ जो है वो हर उस इफेक्टिव प्रेसिपिटेशन के लिए यूज़ किया जा सकता है जिसकी ड्यूरेशन उस यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ की ड्यूरेशन के इक्वल है. बट सम टाइम इट हैपन्स दैट we have the unit hydrograph of certain duration, but we come up with certain effective precipitation which is having different duration, and so for that the existing unit hydrograph cannot be used. तो बात कर ऐसा होता है कि हमारे पास फॉर एग्जांपल 4-आवर यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ है किसी जगह का, लेकिन वहाँ हमारे पास जो डिज़ाइन रेनफॉल है या जो रेनफॉल जिस पे हमने फ्लड वगैरह कैलकुलेट करना है वो किसी और ड्यूरेशन की है. फॉर एग्जांपल वो 5-आवर ड्यूरेशन की है या 6-आवर ड्यूरेशन की है. So we have unit hydrograph of 4-hour duration and we have the effective precipitation for which flood is to be calculated is of 5-hour duration. So it means that this existing unit hydrograph, 4-hour duration hydrograph cannot be used for 5-hour rainfall to calculate flood or runoff, etc. So in this situation we have two options. One is we make another unit hydrograph of 5-hour duration using that rainfall and getting the hydrograph for that rainfall. So that is a lengthy process and that is a costly process also to get the data and relevant data and do other things. The easier option is that you can convert the existing unit hydrograph or the hydrograph of the given duration to the hydrograph of the required duration. For example, हमारे पास 4-hour unit hydrograph available है, हम इसको 5-hour हाइड्रोग्राफ यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ में कन्वर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं. So that can be done. So that is an easier option. So this design is related with the conversion of duration of unit hydrograph from one to other. So for this we have very famous technique called as the S-curve technique or S-curve hydrograph that is to be used in this design. And so let me come to the design exercise number 6. So I hope now you understand the background and understand what to do in this design. We need to change the duration of the unit hydrograph to the other duration, like 4-hour unit hydrograph is to be converted to 2-hour unit hydrograph and 5-hour unit hydrograph. making the S curve. So the ordinates of 4-hour unit hydrograph are given to you. I will show the data later. Derive the ordinates of S curve hydrograph. So that you have to do, and then based on this S curve hydrograph, derive the 2-hour unit hydrograph and 5-hour unit hydrograph. So let me come to the data given to you. The data given to you, you are given with, these are the ordinates of 4-hour unit hydrograph. So this is the time step 0, 1, 2, 3 in hours, and correspondingly the ordinates, ordinate means discharge values of unit hydrograph are given to you. So if you plot these, so you will end up having 4-hour unit hydrograph that you have to do the graph is available in the manual. So you have to make this unit hydrograph there, and then you have to make another unit hydrograph, another graph, so that for the one graph, it's on page number 56. You have to make the S curve for the watershed, and in the other graph you have to make figure for 3, 4 and 5-hour unit hydrograph. So let me come to the theory first, and then the procedure I will discuss. So first of all, what is the background? Why we need to use the S curve, or why we need to convert the duration of unit hydrograph? So any unit hydrograph for a catchment is associated with definite duration of rainfall that I have mentioned, and hence cannot be used for all duration. तो ये मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया है कि कोई भी यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ जो है जिस ड्यूरेशन का वो है उसी ड्यूरेशन की रेनफॉल के लिए यूज़ किया जा सकता है, उसके अलावा नहीं यूज़ किया जा सकता. इट इज़ देयरफॉर नेसेसरी टू डिराइव यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ ऑफ वेरियस ड्यूरेशन. तो इस तरह बात कर हमें मुख्तलिफ ड्यूरेशन की रेनफॉल के लिए फ्लड निकालना पड़ता है, तो उसमें फिर हाइड्रोग्राफ की ड्यूरेशन को चेंज करना पड़ता है, तो इसके लिए हम ये यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर दिस पर्पज इट इज़ नॉट एसेंशियल टू यूज़ द एक्चुअल रेनफॉल डाटा एंड द फ्लड हाइड्रोग्राफ because a short duration unit hydrograph can be converted into long duration hydrograph, or long duration hydrograph can be converted to short duration hydrograph by S curve. So S curve can be used to develop, for example, 12-hour unit hydrograph from a 4-hour unit hydrograph, and also we can develop the 4-hour unit hydrograph from the 12-hour unit hydrograph. Both can be done. It is called as the conversion of unit hydrograph duration. So this is the background of this design. S curve. S curve is a hydrograph of surface runoff. It is a hydrograph of direct runoff which results from an addition of an infinite series of T-hour unit hydrograph, each lagged by T hours, equal to the duration of the stream with respect to the preceding one. So if we have number of unit hydrographs of same duration, and each hydrograph is delayed or lagged by the preceding hydrograph equal to the duration of the given unit hydrograph. For example, if we have 4-hour unit hydrograph, so we will make number of offsets of 4-hour unit hydrograph, and each will be lagged by 4 hours from each other. So with respect to the preceding one, mean from the previous one. So, and if you add ordinates of all these hydrographs, unit hydrographs, so we'll come up with the ordinates of S curve. So S curve becomes constant after a period equal to base length of unit hydrograph used to derive it. So let me show this in graphical form. We can also show it. So if you see this, this is the S curve. So as you can see, let me make it more clear. So if you see this this is the typical S curve. The shape is like S curve or S letter. So you have this 4-hour unit hydrograph, and we take which is the given unit hydrograph. What we have to do, we have to make the offsets. So these dotted line are the offset. Offset is another unit hydrograph of same duration which is delayed or lagged by 4 hours from the previous one. So the first offset of this 4 hour unit hydrograph is lagged by 4 hours, mean it is starting at 4 hours, fourth hour. The next offset is starting at another 4 hours from this one. So the difference of the duration, difference of the starting of each hydrograph, unit hydrograph, 4 hour unit hydrograph is 4 hours from each other. So these are called as the offsets. So if you add all these hydrographs, ordinates of all these 4 hour unit hydrographs, so that is, you will end up having this S curve, S letter shape. So that is called as S curve technique. Now, after the time base of the unit hydrograph, that is 24 hours over here, this S curve becomes constant. Now S curve can be derived by following methods: offset method and S curve addition method, that we'll discuss now. So how to derive the, or how to obtain the S curve, this is our main thing. And then I will discuss this slide. Then once you obtain the S curve, then further what you have to do to finally get the unit hydrograph of different duration from the given duration. So as I mentioned, there are two methods to obtain the S curve: offset method and then the S curve addition method. Firstly, offset method. So in this method, we take number of offsets of the given unit hydrograph with the given duration, with each offset lagged by given duration of unit hydrograph from the preceding one. So offset means the unit hydrograph of same duration which is lagged by a time equal to the duration of the unit hydrograph. How many offsets to be taken? So minimum number of offsets to be taken are equal to time base of the unit hydrograph TB over duration of the given unit hydrograph D. For example, if the time base of unit hydrograph is 24 and the duration is 4, so 24 divided by 4, so there must be at least 6 offset to be taken. Add all unit hydrographs mean given plus offsets to get S curve. So we add ordinates of all the unit hydrographs, the given one plus offset to get the ordinates of the S curve. So this is how, by using the offset method, we can derive the S curve by offset method. So let me explain it over here. For example, you are given with the 2 hour unit hydrograph. You are given with the time step 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you are given with 2 hour unit hydrograph. And you are asked to derive the ordinates of S curve. So first of all, you will see how many offsets to be taken. So 6, time base of the given unit hydrograph is 6, and the duration is 2. So 6 divided by 2, 3. So minimum number of offsets required are 3. Now first of all, offset 1. What is offset 1? It is a unit hydrograph, 2 hour unit hydrograph, which is lagged by 2 hours from this one. So its lagged mean its first ordinate will start at second hour, when there is lag of 2 hours between this hydrograph and the next hydrograph. Offset 2 means it's another unit hydrograph which is lagged by 2 hours from the offset 1, or lagged 4 hours from the first unit hydrograph. The offset number 3 is the unit hydrograph of 2 hours which is lagged by further 2 hours from the offset 2, or 6 hours from the offset from this given unit hydrograph. So this is the offsets, and this is how we take the lag. So lag between each offset and the hydrograph is equal to the duration of the unit hydrograph. If it is 3 hour duration, so you will take the lag of 3 hours. If it is 4 hour duration, you will take the lag of 4 hours. After that, you will add ordinates of all these hydrographs, the given one and the offsets. So you will add column 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be the ordinates of S curve, and the duration. S curve is a hydrograph, remember. It is another hydrograph, and its duration will also be 2 hours. So the duration of the S curve will be same as the duration of the unit hydrograph from which it is derived. So 0 plus 100, there is no offset over here. 250 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, 250. 200 plus 100 is 300. 100 plus 250 plus 0 is 350. 50 plus 200 plus 100 is 350, and so on. And after the time base of the given unit hydrograph, it will become constant, this S curve. So this is how we can derive the S curve by offset method, taking the offsets, having a lag between each other equal to the duration of the given unit hydrograph, and then adding all unit hydrographs to get the ordinates of S curve. So this is how we can obtain the S curve by offset method. The second method is known as the S curve addition method, in which we can obtain the S curve directly without any offsets. The equation that we can use is the given. S of t means the ordinate of S curve at any time step t is equal to ordinate of unit hydrograph for the same time step plus this st minus t is the time step, and d is the duration of unit hydrograph. So let me come to this. So this is the S curve addition method. Remember this, whether you use the offset method or the S curve addition method, the hydrograph will be same. The S curve hydrograph will be same. Now, in S curve addition method, we need, again, you are given with the 2-hour unit hydrograph, and you are asked to derive the S curve by S curve addition. So you will add 2 columns further, S curve addition, which is st minus d. So this column will be obtained by this factor st minus d, and S curve ordinates, that is S of t is u of t plus st minus d, mean this unit hydrograph plus this column will give you the S ordinates of S curve. Now first of all, we have to see what is the first ordinate of S curve, that is S0, because T0 put over here, so S0 is equal to U0 plus ST minus D. T is 0, D is 2. That is duration of the unit hydrograph given is 2. So S0 minus 2 is S minus 2. So S minus 2 does not exist. So it means this value will remain blank, and S naught, the first ordinate of the S curve at time step T0, is equal to the first ordinate of the unit hydrograph U0. So we'll put 0 over here. Now in the second, for this column, this ST minus D is, T is now 1, D is again 2. D is fixed over here 2, T is only varying. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So S minus 1, the ordinate of S curve at time step minus 1 does not exist. So this will also remain empty. So ST minus D means S minus 1, mean the ordinate of S curve at time step minus 1, that does not exist. Again it will remain empty. Now S curve ordinate for time step t is equal to 1, so that is S1, that will be U1 100 plus this, so that is not available, so this will be 100. For the third row of this column S curve addition, ST minus D, T is 2, D is 2, so S0. So it means that this row must be equal to S0, that is the first ordinate of S curve. We put 0 over here. Now what will be this? This is 250 plus 0, that is 250. For the next, T is 3, D is 2. So this row of the S curve addition must be equal to S1. So that will be 100, and this S is 200 plus 100, that is 300. So on. In this way, you will complete these 2 columns simultaneously, one by one, looking at both the columns. So this is the S curve addition method. You will attain the S curve again by this method. So this is how we can attain the S curve by either the offset method or by the S curve addition method. Now once you obtain the S curve, how to convert the duration of the unit hydrograph from one to other. For example, you are given with D hour unit hydrograph. For example, in this design you are given D is equal to 4. So you are given with 4-hour unit hydrograph, and you are asked to convert into, say, first of all, 2-hour unit hydrograph. So T is 2 over here. D is 4, T is 2. So T is the required duration of the unit hydrograph, and D is the given duration of the unit hydrograph. So what you have to do? First of all, you have to make d hour s curve, s hydrograph. You have to derive the s hydrograph, and then once you obtain the s hydrograph, ordinates of s curve, then you have to take the offset of the s hydrograph, just like the offset of the unit hydrograph, by a time equal to the t hours. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने 4 आवर यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ को कन्वर्ट करना है 2 आवर में, तो आप पहले 4 आवर एस कर्व बनाएंगे इससे 4 आवर यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ से बाय एनी मेथड, ऑफसेट मेथड और एस कर्व एडिशन मेथड. देन you will take the offset of S hydrograph by taking the lag of 2 hours from this one. So it means you will have two S curve, S hydrographs, S curves. One is 4 hour S curve, which is obtained directly from this, and the other will be the offset of the S curve, which is lagged by T hour, which is 2 hours over here in this case. So then in the next step, you will subtract the ordinates of the second S hydrograph, which is T hour S hydrograph, from the first one, which is D hour S hydrograph. तो दो आपके पास कर्व आ जाएंगे, एक तो जो हम डिराइव करेंगे और एक उसका ऑफसेट जो कि टी आवर लैग पे है, तो दोनों का डिफरेंस ले लेंगे, मल्टीप्लाई दिस डिफरेंस विद द फैक्टर डी ओवर टी. डी इज द गिवन ड्यूरेशन एंड टी इज द रिक्वायर्ड ड्यूरेशन. तो अगर आपने 4 आवर से 2 आवर में कन्वर्ट करना है यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ को, तो आप डिफरेंस ऑफ द एस कर्व को मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे 4/2 से. और अगर आपने से किसी और ड्यूरेशन में कन्वर्ट करना है, ऐसे इसमें है 5 आवर में भी है, तो 4/5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन ऑब्टेन द एनी यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ ऑफ द रिक्वायर्ड ड्यूरेशन from the given duration of the unit hydrograph. So let's come to this table that you have to fill in. You are given with this data, as you can see, this is the data given to you. So we write this data first of all in this table 1, 6.1. You are given with the time. And you are given with the ordinates of 4 hour unit hydrograph. So you have to write 4 over here. It is ordinates of 4 hour unit hydrograph. So if these rows are lesser, so you can add more rows to incorporate the total data. Then you will decide how many offsets to be taken. So that if you see the data, what is the time base of the unit hydrograph given to you? That is 21 hours. And what is the duration of the unit hydrograph? That is 4. So 21 divided by 4, so approximately at least 5 offsets to be taken. 5 offsets you will take. So the first offset will be, this is the same actually 4 hour unit hydrograph, which is lagged by 4 hours. So for this offset one, the first ordinate will start at the 4th hour. For the second offset, another 4 hour lag will be given with respect to the first one, or the ordinate of the second offset will start at the 8th hour. Ordinate of the first ordinate of the third offset will start at the 12th hour, and for the fourth offset, the first ordinate will start at the 16th hour, and for the fifth offset, the first offset will start at the 20th hour. So in this way, you will take the offsets, mean you will write the same ordinates of the 4 hour unit hydrograph given with a lag of 4 hours each in respective offsets from each other. Then you will add this column 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You will add all these columns, 6 columns from 2 to 5, from 2 to 6. So you will get the ordinates of the S curve. So this is the offset method to get the S curve. So this is the first step of the procedure, that is derive the S curve using offset method, find the number of offsets to be taken, and then take the offsets and add the ordinates and get the ordinates of the S curve. So the S curve obtained thus in this way is the 4 hour S curve. So because S curve is a hydrograph, so it is a 4 hour S hydrograph or S curve. Then another way to derive the S curve is the S curve addition method. So the first 4 columns are for the same. Time is given, ordinates of the 4 hour unit hydrograph are given, you have to write over here 4 hour. This is the given data, column 1 and 2. Column 3 is S curve addition. I have already explained to you. This is ST minus D. And ordinate of S curve is UT plus ST minus D. So in this way, just looking at this example, you will fill in column 3 and 4, and the column 4 and the last column of this table will be same. So S curve ordinates will be same whether you use the offset method or the S curve addition method. So in this way, you have to make these calculations, and then you have to do the other procedure. So first of all, if you want to convert 4-hour unit hydrograph to 2-hour unit hydrograph, so what you will do? You will make another S curve lagged by 2 hours. So you write 2 hours over here. So the first ordinate of this, actually you will just repeat this column number 4 in column 5 with the first ordinate starting at second hour or at against the time step 2 hours. So you will take the lag of 2 hours. So this will be the 2-hour S curve. This is 4-hour S curve. This is 2-hour S curve. Then you will take the difference of column number 4 and 5. That is the first S curve and the second S curve. And ordinates of 2 hour, you write 2 over here, 2 hour in hydrograph will be column number 6 multiplied by 4, that is given duration, divided by 2, required duration. So that will give you the ordinates of the 2-hour unit hydrograph. So in this way you will find column number 7. Then if you want to convert 4-hour unit hydrograph which is given to 5-hour unit hydrograph, again column number 5, 6, 7 will be repeated. So first of all you will find S curve lagged by 5 hours. So you will just repeat column number 4 over here with the first ordinate of the column number 4 starting at 4th hour, 5th hour. So this will be the 5-hour S curve. Again you will take the difference of column number 4 and column number 8, that is the 4-hour S curve minus 5-hour S curve. And at the end, ordinates of 5-hour unit hydrograph will be difference column number 9 multiplied by 4 given duration divided by 5 the required duration. So this will give you the ordinates of 5-hour unit hydrograph. At the end, we have to plot column number 2, column number 7 and column number 10 with respect to time. So you will get the 4-hour unit hydrograph, 2-hour unit hydrograph and the 5-hour unit hydrograph, and accordingly you have to write the results in what are the peak values for 4, 5 and 2-hour unit hydrograph, in which case the peak is more and why it is more, and time to peak, in which case it is less or more. So these results you should mention, and then accordingly you have to comment on the results. The reasons of this variation must be mentioned. So this is about design exercise number 3. So now I will move to the questions from your side. Anybody having any question from this design number 6, you should ask so that I can accordingly answer. And again, the next week we will again keep the time for queries relating to design 5 and 6 so that you can easily complete them and later we can evaluate it. Yes, the questions from your side from today's job. Yes, any questions? So it means that all of you have understood this, or the second meaning may be that nobody has understood what we have discussed. So what should I expect? QB, CR. कुछ समझ आई है कि बिल्कुल नहीं आई, जिस तरह खामोशी है?
Yes sir, समझ आ गई.
So now you are able to derive S curve and change the duration of the unit hydrograph, is it?
Yes sir.
So let me ask few students, कितनी की समझ आई है? Okay, roll number 12. जी आप मीटिंग में है. रोल नंबर 12, रोल नंबर 13, 14, जी 14. यस, रोल नंबर बोलें अपना पहले. व्हाट्स द रोल नंबर? रोल नंबर 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ये सारे एब्सेंट्स हैं क्या?
नो सर 11 प्रेजेंट.
तो आप सो रहे हैं यार, मैं 3-4 दफ़ा बोल चुका हूँ. नो
सर अभी
रिस्पॉन्स.
नहीं बोला आपने. सॉरी सर.
जी क्या समझ आई है इसमें आपको? कैन यू डू दिस?
यस सर समझ आ गई है.
कैसे डिराइव करते हैं एस कर्व ऑफसेट मेथड से, इसको ज़रा एक्सप्लेन करें.
सर ऑफसेट्स ड्रॉ करते हैं जिस ड्यूरेशन पे दिया होता है यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ, उस ड्यूरेशन पे ऑफसेट्स ड्रॉ करते हैं.
क्या होता है ऑफसेट? डिफाइन करें इसको. व्हाट इज एन ऑफसेट?
सर वो ऑफसेट ही होगा उस कर्व का, मतलब वो थोड़े उस ड्यूरेशन के बाद स्टार्ट होगा.
ऑफसेट ऑफ अ यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ इज व्हाट? क्या होता है ये?
सर वो भी यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ उसका ऑफसेट ही है.
Yes. So offset of a unit hydrograph is another unit hydrograph which is lagged by a time equal to duration of the unit hydrograph. ठीक है, तो इसकी डेफिनेशन भी आनी चाहिए कि किसी भी यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ का जो ऑफसेट है वो यूनिट हाइड्रोग्राफ ही है उसी ड्यूरेशन का, लेकिन वो ड्यूरेशन के बराबर लैग उसका दिया जाएगा. ठीक है, उस हाइड्रोग्राफ से.
जी सर.
चले रोल नंबर 20. QB roll number 20, are you absent today? Roll number 22. चले let me have the attendance with and then I will ask one by one कितनी की समझ आई है. और ओके, रोल नंबर 1. यस, रोल नंबर 1. ये अटेंडेंस के लिए मैं साथ लगा रहा हूँ. ओके, लेट मी स्टार्ट विद ये जो सीक्वेंस LMS पे है. 2015 सिविल 41. 2015 सिविल 41. नो. 2018 सिविल 1. Yes, 2018 Civil 1. No response. 2018 CD Civil 1.
यस सर.
जी बेटा, कुछ समझ आई आज के डिज़ाइन में, डिज़ाइन नंबर 6 की कैसे करना है?
सर ये सर वो मैं थोड़ी लैब्स एब्सेंट रहा हूँ, मुझे थोड़ी बहुत इसलिए समझ नहीं आई. वो मुझे पीला ईयर कान हुआ था सर.
ये तो आज आप क्लास में नहीं थे क्या?
सर इतनी खास नहीं, बस आई है समझ, लेकिन अगर एक दफ़ा दोबारा इसको देखूंगा तो फिर सर सही क्लियर हो जाएगा.
तो बी अटेंटिव इन द क्लासेस. ठीक है.
ओके सर. ओके सर.
2018 Civil 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What you have understood in this? So can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Roll number 2018 CD Civil 2. Absent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So, yes, have you understood what we have discussed today, and you can do it?
Yes, sir. कर लूँगा.
Okay. Roll number 2018 Civil 3.
Yes, sir.
2018 Civil 4. जी 2018 Civil 4. जी 18 सिविल 4 आप हैं मीटिंग में?
यस सर।
ओके, तो ये आज का जो हमने डिस्कस किया इसकी समझ आई है? कोई क्वेश्चन हैं इसके रिलेटेड?
यस सर आ गई।
ओके, तो ये सेम क्वेश्चन सबसे ही है, जैसे मैं रोल नंबर बोलता जा रहा हूँ साथ साथ आप इसके क्वेश्चन वगैरह या कोई मतलब चीज़ पूछनी है वो साथ साथ पूछ सकते हैं। 2018 सिविल 5, एटीन सिविल 5।
सर वो प्रेजेंट है, उसका मैसेज आया, उसका माइक नहीं वर्क कर रहा। हेलो
चलें ठीक है। ओके, 6 रोल
सर।
नंबर 6।
सर प्रेजेंट।
रोल नंबर क्या है आपका?
सर 6 इज प्रेजेंट एंड 5 इज आल्सो प्रेजेंट। सर उसका माइक नहीं वर्क कर रहा।
ओके, 7।
प्रेजेंट सर।
एनी क्वेरी फ्रॉम टुडेज डिजाइन?
नो सर।
सो इट्स ऑल क्लियर?
जी सर।
ओके, रोल नंबर 8।
Present, sir. That's all clear.
ओके, 11।
प्रेजेंट सर। सर क्लियर समझ आ गई।
12। रोल नंबर 12। 13। 13। 14। 15। रोल नंबर 15। 15। 16। रोल नंबर 16। 16। 17। 18। 19। 21। 22। 23।